and for entertainment reviews. Just getting things set up and started with a quick EarthQuake update. And what happened to the ocean? We'll get into that in a minute. So hang on for a sec while I get things set up. Thanks for the support, you guys. All right, guys, thanks for the patience. Brian, that must be you probably watching. Unfortunately, on the app that I'm using here currently, for some reason it doesn't have the message board, but if I had a separate unit, I could be able to chat back with all of you. Crazy stuff going on around the world. Let's go ahead and get into the EarthQuake globe and take a look with what's the Florida ocean and throughout the Bahamas. So many areas. There's still boggles me. It's chilling. It's creepy. And at the same time, can a hurricane literally the ocean away? Really crazy stuff. It's just unprecedented. There's just no other way than to get back real quick. Go with me through my little app. All right. And stuff. I know this was a few days back, but still, I don't think anyone has ever seen anything like this in their life. This is something that you see in a movie. I mean, it was just. There's my boy. Devin Jose. But here's the thing that now and some might just kind of, it's just how it is. When it comes to the media and certain things, there's a lot of people who believe. But when it comes to something like this, even if Hurricane Irma, yes, it may have taken a little bit of water, but bloody earth cannot take this much. I buy it. I mean, it's insane. And like I said in yesterday's live stream, you guys, I told you it's going to be all over the place, going to be mentioned, people are going to be talking about it, but you're going to hear a lot of jibber jabber of it. You know, and it's all pointed at Hurricane Irma. Some of it maybe, but there's no way in hell you could take this amount of water out just like this. It's already been a couple days and the water still has not come back. When water recedes, it comes back afterwards, depending on the event. Now, this is a whole different scenario. Literally. As far as you can see, it's everywhere. This is just a couple images I just wanted to show real quick, bring this back up. And I know this is going to be the talk for the next couple of days, and I definitely am going to be watching this for the next few days, because I tell you one thing right now, something is certainly stirring up, you guys. There's definitely something stirring up, and whatever is coming up around the corner, it's going to be bad. And I'm not just saying this just to freak people or just kind of that I know it all, because I've already been told that. I already had a couple comments in my past videos. Hey, if I say something, I say it as a fact. I mean, come on. Mexico originally had an 8.3 magnitude earthquake on the Richter scale, dropped to an 8.1, and then it was dropped to an 8.0. When that earthquake had struck, and there's so many quakes till right now still continuing on, it is just freaking nuts. When that happened, separated the plates nearly and possibly even a little extra away, apart, you guys. And of course, that's not even being mentioned. You don't hear nobody mentioning that one. So this is like I was mentioning yesterday. There's too much water on this ocean. Here, before we get to the earthquake update, let me just kind of make this perfectly clear, just to give you an idea. You guys can leave comments and read them, but definitely hear your side of it. What do you, in my terms, I don't care how her taken on the water, you guys. For this, look at this water on Earth, okay? Oh, you there? Anyhow, back. So they're gonna say so much water on the ocean. This thing about here just insane. Or the whole maybe now I'm not saying this is the cause, but could there maybe, because of the Mexico earthquake and the ocean flows, could one up in there? I don't know that one, but in reality, in my point of view, maybe part of that has to do. I mean, water just doesn't disappear, you guys, especially in this. There's so much water on this planet. It is eerie. It's just literally creepy. And it does. It just doesn't seem real. It just really like we're living in a freaking matrix. There's so many times that we're at dead. There's new sea life being created and weird. I mean, it is bonkers. We know how things are in the world. We know how everything is global. I mean, you put the everything on the platter all in one. We are on a ticking time clock. Now, when it comes for Florida, what about the whole that happened there? What about Mexico? What's going to happen in Mexico? When that happens, the water does come back. It hasn't yet. Don't see it literally stirring up. And whatever is stirring up is going to be packing a big double whammy. I have no better way to actually describe how just insane it. Mexico had has been non-stop. 2011, Japan out. Never ever again was it mentioned or talked about for some reason. I don't hear it no more. Nobody talks about this one. The floor from what came out, which went all over. I'm pretty sure you guys even heard about it. It opened up a whole new world, you could say. That's how massive of a chunk of Earth's bottom floor just ripped apart, and who knows what's going on down there. I know supposedly it was too deep for them to actually go and take a look, so maybe that's why we don't hear nothing. And while we're here, let me zoom back out. Take a look at this. Magnitude 4 kilometers depth. I kind of hate when this thing actually, when I touch on this, it actually zooms right down, so I have to like kind of zoom out quick, so I do apologize when it does that. But 5.6 magnitude, following by a 5.8. More likely that was a 6.0, and previously I did say for the coming week, and we're now in the coming week, that we would see multiple 6 magnitudes and above. So come corner, striking a 5.0, 30 kilometers a day. We all know from Fiji Islands, Solomon, Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, all the way up into the Philippines. This is the most unstable, the most active zone for all the seismic activity. And they always range in the upper higher magnitudes from 4s to mid 4 magnitudes all the way up to the 7.2s and 7.7s. There's always activity all around this whole plate zone. But here's what's nuts. In the last couple of days, this has been eerily quiet. There hasn't been nothing. This to be calm the way it is right now, that certainly has my brain going. I'm definitely scratching my head. I'm wondering, what's up? Australia, take a look here. And just following, and then when it was well, the last exactly as what I've been thinking about from those quakes will end up connecting together eventually. Be maybe this is right here because and from one side all the way of the Arctic Ocean area of the coast. What if case scenario? just like California. Could be a spot where it could just be. And he's a very well known man. He broadcasts his live quite a bit, and when I was listening to him, he did bring up a topic. He talked prophecy, biblical things, but then stuff from the Bible and all this stuff. And like even that probably states, hey, the world will end in fire. Who knows, or is it gonna be Earth being ripped apart? And that's what was mentioned. That's what he actually brought up on that topic. Actually said that it was stated that that's how basically that would be the finishing. That's probably what it would be. I used to think that maybe robots would take over the world, and there's a lot of robots cool, but then not cool. But I don't see that gonna happen either. When the day comes, no, 7.2 magnitude because of this Mexico incident with that quake occurring. And you guys, man, take a look. These may not be big earthquakes. The situation that the ocean floor is gone. Are being pointed at Hurricane Irma. Come on, really? Water is not going to just recede and then stay receded. Gotta go somewhere, right? So where did it go? And what's going to happen in the coming days, in the coming weeks ahead of us?